Hi everyone, it's your boy Zach, and it's been quite a week. I read a lot of comics this week. The trick is to not review them, because if you review them, you gotta stop, you gotta do a review, you post it, you see what people say. Sometimes there's a follow-up video. With this new thing where I give a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and that's it. Um, uh, I'm reading like 4 or 5 comics a day, and I'm so happy. It's basically like that Twilight Zone episode where the guy who likes to read survives an apocalypse, and he's there in the library. And then, since it's dumbass fucking Twilight Zone, there has to be an ironic ending to everything. So then he breaks his glasses because there's no optometrist stores anywhere in the world anymore that have glasses in his prescription. But my vision is just fine, so I'm having a lot of fun. So I read Absolute Batman, like that. The Punisher. There's 2 Punisher series out right now. This one I like. What else did I read? Watched Star Trek. Okay, so Infernal Hulk. I got caught up on the New Gods. I read the Superman special from the early 1990s. So when I do this, it means I read it. I actually read it. That's something these days. And I did it recently, like that day. Usually I just finish it. I like the Batman, the not Chip Zdarsky, Matt Fraction. I tried the Storm. I didn't like it. The Youngblood, didn't like it. This thing I thought was a joke. Like, I actually thought it was a joke. Puerto Ricans are Americans by birth. I need you to know that. I need to know that you know that. It's embarrassing for America as a whole that there are grown ass men saying, like, how come there's a damn Puerto Rican on this All American? He's American. They can't vote in Puerto Rico, but Puerto Ricans are Americans by birth, and if they go to any of the United States and register there, they can vote. So that was just, and it's the Kid Rock thing. I thought this was liberals making fun of conservatives. It's like, oh, they're gonna start their own alternative, and they're gonna have like Kid Rock and a bunch of country stars you've never heard of. It's like, yeah, that's what they did, all right. I was gonna do a video on this Mike Barr, Alan Davis run on Detective Comics, but my OCD got the best of me. So they do 7 issues together, but the 7th issue is the first issue of Batman Year 2, and I'm like, do I do those 7 issues together, or do I do the 6 issues and then do a second video on Batman Year 2? This is such a fun run. So I read this like the other day, and I've watched this episode 3 times. It's awesome. So yeah, so then we get this stupid ass shit. So they're calling it a bait and switch, because they're grown ass men pretending they don't know what coats are. She's in a cold forest, looks like Eastern Europe. Yeah, so they're calling that a bait and switch. And then did I read? Oh, then this stupid shit. So let's go to Eric July. Yes, there are Western companies that draw their women to look like women. Yes, he wrote that and look. And I was just like, bro, God, shut the fuck up with these 2018 talking points to sell your shitty ass books. By the way, it looks like he used to call his books collections. And what did they collect? The book itself. So he would print something for the first time, not collect 4 floppy issues into a trade paperback. He would print an OGN and then call it a collection. But now they're called pre-solicitations. And he, as far as I can tell, he's hiding the sales. He hid the backers a couple years ago. Now he hides the sales. And he uses these dumbass 2018 talking points to sell his shitty ass books. Meanwhile, this is the current X-Men event. This is the promotional art for it. Just right there. Right there. They just got her front and center. They got Rogue turning around to show her ass for no damn reason. Because these guys like women so much. Disparu was like in total, like, when someone calls you an incel, you're not supposed to say thank you. Like, he does it like non sarcastically. Like, do you remember when you were a kid and you would be able like to like pick up a gallon of milk and your grandma would be like, "Oh my gosh, you're so strong." That's how he feels when you call him an incel. So he's like, "Many called it that the first costume in actually male gaze gear wouldn't be in most of the movie, especially after she said her movie wasn't for men and the male gaze. No point making it then." And the people are like, "It's one scene. She has multiple outfits in the games. So? It's Sophie Turner. Male gaze? She's entirely miscast, but you still have to make do with what you got." And somebody says, just like, "She's in a cold environment and she's not wearing shorts." Wow, amazing commentary. LOL, bottom of the barrel response unrelated to the original post. No one cares if she's cold. She's only there for the enjoyment of the audience. I would love... AI will be able to do this very soon. Just make, like, so you do the script, and then when she goes to the cold environments, she's still wearing the jungle gear, and she's just like, "Oh my god, I'm so fucking cold." I don't come up with ideas for other people's characters very much, but I, like, a long time ago I came up with this idea for a Spider-Man story where he's fighting Green Goblin, and they basically just call a timeout. Like, I have never been colder than cold in Manhattan. Cold with just surrounded by steel and asphalt and concrete. It is so fucking bad. And I can't imagine like fighting the Green Goblin in tights doing that. I would just be like, "Hey, time out, man. Like, we gotta stop." Um, but yeah, here's the and then yeah, so I covered this. Meanwhile, so let's go back to Eric July. It's like, "Yes, there are Western companies that draw the women to look like women." His words, not mine. So yeah, so here's the latest Psylocke book. It's called Psylocke Ninja, and it was freaking awesome. Please look at the screen. This is how they draw women in Marvel in 2026. You know the phrase, "where are her organs"? This looks like multiple different people's organs. This looks like they harvested the thighs from like 3 different fit women, and they just put them all into one. We are talking complete thigh transplant. There are 3 women who don't have thighs anymore because they gave them all to this version of Psylocke. Now, I know what you're going to say. It's like, "Yeah, but it..." No, no, shut the fuck up. It's 2026. Your 2018 talking points no longer work here. The lack... I mean, these guys have practically nothing to complain about anymore. They're complaining about that freaking Lara Croft isn't wearing her jungle gear in the cold. They're complaining that Marvel don't be drawing women that look like women. Please look at the screen. There's Psylocke, original version. There's Dazzler. Reavers look freaking cool here. This book is legitimately awesome. Yes, it does retcon the original like racial transformation, but they do it in a way that actually makes sense. So here's that look that they don't be doing right here in a Marvel comic in 2026. And so I believe I made my point, but just to hammer it home, let's see what the next cover... Oh yeah, so here's... Yeah, this is her. Yeah, that's her. That's Psylocke just climbing up. This is funny. This is actually doing the thing that Disparu was saying. It's like, well, when she's in cold weather, it's for the male gaze. That's the only thing that matters. So just have her wear her regular gear. They're doing that right here. They're doing it. Ass cheeks out in the cold. And then here is the cover for the next issue. And I looked several issues in the future, and They been keep doing that. That. Look. So yeah, Eric July is full of shit. Disproves full of shit. All these freaking people are full of shit. All they got is 2018 talking points. And to me, the sign of a loser is someone who can't pivot. When the world changes, you just keep acting like it was before the change. You know, Marvel don't be drawn women that look like. Yes, they do. It's 2026. Shut the fuck up. You have nothing. You have nothing to pivot to. What are you going to say? I got a new character, and they got a hat. Riveting. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hate when it does that thing, because that makes me think that it wasn't recording the whole time. I don't like that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.